You guys all wake up to the slow tick tock of the grandfather clock as you become conscious, naked, in your separate beds, with your 1950s clothes draped over the chair in the center of the room, and whatever you've managed to fucking hoard away uh, that you've figured out how to save in your uh, wardrobes. You guys have done a lot of different scientific studies. Unlike every other, stop playing with things, Vince. Stop it. Stop it. And, bad Vince. And unlike every other group, you've managed to find that there's certain places within Burlington that you can save things, and everything else is a hard reset. Also, a side note for Vince, dealing with your bowling ball that you may or may not have forgotten about, but the other two haven't and will probably be bugging you about. If you ever successfully use it for something that it's intended for other than just bowling a game of bowling, then I will give you additional stats and stuff, and it'll be something for you to memorize and keep track of.
All right. Sounds good.
You guys all wake up and do whatever morning rituals you normally do, either getting dressed or going downstairs naked or murdering the people that are trying to serve you breakfast, whatever it is you normally do. I'm guessing getting dressed and going downstairs like rational people. Unlike some of the RPCs.
I checked the drawer on the desk, just looking for anything new that might be here.
There's nothing really new, although give me a memory roll lower is better as you're just kind of drifting through your motions and
looking out the window, that sort of thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't really remember things very well, so you're not sure if there's anything new going on or not. But yeah, you're like, it looks kind of the same. Unfortunately, with that kind of memory roll, you pay as much attention to things as young Vince does, so you're not really sure about if anything's new or not. Sorry, Vince, we've got to rag on you for a while.
Yeah, I know.
That's just
I'm
the way
used
of
to
it. Yeah. I can see why. So there you go. You guys all eventually meet up for breakfast.
So we smell bacon?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Get dressed and head on downstairs.
No problem. The people are, as always, happy to see you, and they wish you Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
I sit down at the table.
No problem. They bring out the chafing dishes. Vince, I'll give you a fucking card if you can tell me a difference between a chafing dish and heating unit.
It's meant to trap the heat.
So anyway, they put the food into chafing dishes and then set them in front of you guys so you can serve yourself whatever you feel like eating.
Excuse me. Do you know who launders our suit? I did not notice a laundromat in town.
I'm sorry, she says, looking confused.
Oh, my suit is beautifully laundered. I did not know if it was a service you offered or if there was a laundromat in town.
Oh, we have both eggs and bacon.
All right.
Do you have rice?
What the fuck is that in the corner of your screen? Holy shit! Take a card for a music logo. I don't know what the hell is going on.
What are you talking about, Logan?
What the fuck is happening? Oh, he's had way too much time of him fucking making YouTube things. She says, is that foreign?
Yes.
I'm sorry, we don't have any foreign food.
Oh, I look sad and go back to serving my food.
Oh, damn it. Oh, Jesus.
It would be nice if you could order some rice for me.
Stop it. Stop it. You're killing me.
That's fun.
Oh, we're gonna get some hate.
Couple of late
hate
nights
mail.
this week, getting that ready for you, Logan.
Jesus Christ. Fucking nut. All right, so.
All right, so we'll eat breakfast, and so what is on the agenda for today, people?
Didn't we want to go and stop by the house real fast, check a couple things out at the car?
Mm-hmm.
And I
When
wanted
you're
to stop at
saying
our mains.
that, you hear footsteps coming down the stairs.
Ooh.
Never heard anyone else come down the stairs. Well,
It looks like a younger guy, maybe early 20s. He comes downstairs. He glances at you guys like, he goes and sits down. And she's like, Happy Friday. He's like, yeah. Get some food.
Happy Friday, I say to him.
Happy Friday.
He glares
Happy
at you
Friday.
guys. Happy Friday, he says.
As soon as he goes to take a bite, I say, Happy Friday.
He just ignores you and starts eating.
All right, I'm gonna.
Do I recall there being any kind of guest book around here? Like some of these small bed and breakfasts, have one of those types of things?
Yeah, I've never seen one.
And how many bedrooms are upstairs again?
6.
Is there 6 bedrooms?
That you know,
Does he
plus the
look like
bathroom.
plus the bathroom. Does he look like he's shaved or showered at all? Or did he just like roll out of bed and come down? Is he dressed in a suit?
Roll out of bed and come down dressed in the same kind of suit you guys are.
Ask him, are you from America?
He glances at the other two. He says, Sure. He has give me linguistics rolls, although he's speaking English. You may notice something else.
Linguistics.
It's a weird accent that you're not placing. Maybe it's American accent from America. He just looks annoyed. He give me empathy rolls. Lower is better. Let's see. For Hunter, he may be sexually attracted to you. Watch this space. For Dr. Z, he is completely inscrutable. And for Gus, I will message you. But well hidden.
Let's see here. Make a couple motions with my hands. Face. Move my lips around.
He begins flashing gang signs at you guys. You guys begin flashing gang signs at him.
Ay, nako, I say in Tagalog. I look at him to see if he
I'm
recognizes
rolling a 5% or less to see if he speaks Tagalog. No, he does not fucking speak Tagalog. I figured I'd give him a 1 in 20, but you know. Which makes it a perfect party
All right,
language.
we all got it for the episode. What's up, Rice?
He apparently is afraid of us, I think.
I'll be taking my food in my room, he says. Takes his plate. You hear him go up the stairs.
I listen carefully to how many steps I think he takes before he closes the door.
Wow. Give me a hell of a listen roll, at least by half, for fucking tracking him through sound. I'm a bat, man.
I think he has left the building.
Fair.
All right.
Oh, Doris.
Hello.
You guys ready? You guys ready?
Who is the other guest?
She says, "Oh, it's what's his name? You know him. He's a guest, like you."
Oh. Thank you.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
You should do that face thing only when you speak about rice. It's like giving you rice. Because then it's creepy and weird.
We were all going to do it, but we didn't want to overload Logan.
It
so
would have just freaked me the fuck out. I was already freaked out from Jason doing it.
That's a good way to indicate we're talking in party language, right?
Wow.
Face.
Wow. Hold on. I've got something that can kind of summarize the episode here. A good old Nancy Drew book I will show you called This.
That's awesome.
Best Nancy Drew book ever.
This is going to get racist. That's great.
Oh, yeah. So there you go. By the way, Jay, for fucking making me laugh so hard, just refill your hand, you freak of nature, and stop it because you're completely distracting me anytime you fucking do that.
All right, I'm going to get rid of a skill plus 10 and a reroll. So who's got some junk cards?
While you do that, I'll be right back.
I have a lot of junk cards.
So I've got a reroll, a skill plus 10, and a replenish. And then I've got a long range card for medieval missile weapons. I'll get rid of that. So let me give you the replenish. How many cards are you going to get rid of? How about that?
I can get rid of 2.
All right, I'm going to give you those 2. Just go ahead and discard what you want. Oh, wait a minute. I'm giving it to the wrong person. Yeah. Reroll. There we go. And let's see. Ralph, did you want that skill plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay, just go ahead and get rid of whatever.
Done with card play?
Almost.
Let me know when you are. And
yeah,
then,
we're good.
Cool. Everybody give me listen rolls. Lower is better.
I think we should step outside and maybe try to figure out who this person is. Seems to be an anomaly.
I still have to give my progress report from yesterday.
Yes, we can take care of that.
Are you doing that? Which are you doing first?
We'll get up and walk out front, but first I want to walk around the side of the bed and breakfast, like
what did we
where
hear?
the bedrooms are.
Oh, you
I
didn't
didn't hear
hear
anything.
anything. Nobody got a very good listen roll.
Okay.
No problem.
Right. I know the guy was afraid and he was kind of.
You see him crawling down when you walk around the side. You see him crawling down. He stops and goes.
Well, I want to kind of do it stealthily too.
Oh, okay. Give me a stealth roll. You're going against his spot, so try to roll probably a 50 or less.
By quarter.
Fuck you. All right. So, yeah, he's just crawling down. He's crawling slowly and carefully down the fucking side of the building as you're sitting there, and you're pretty much
holding
like
my hand
leaning,
up so they know that I'm kind of sneaking around to watch.
You're unless you want to be back with them, you can be leaning against the building where he's getting ready to pop down. So
No, I want to see where he goes.
Oh, all right, no problem. He eventually pops down. You kind of do the duck back. They're just hanging out. You see him sneaking off to looks like he's heading toward the tract home area to the south of Main Street. He's trying to do it in the sneakiest possible fashion. And he's looking around a lot. You're thinking if you want to continue stealthing him, I'll need the other two, not you because you got a good enough stealth roll, Jay, but the other two, give me something special on their stealth because this guy is taking plenty of time, like hide and look around and wait. But he can't fool you, but can he catch the others?
All right, so we're signaling. We gave up talking. We're now moving into signaling.
So I signal that he's sneaking towards the homes. Do you want to follow or do the progress report first?
We could follow. Something's telling me not to do the report, but let's just take the opportunity, I guess.
Sneaky, sneaky. I say
okay, everybody except Jay, give me something fucking special as far as the sneaky roll. Making it a full is a fail. Because you're essentially going against his spot hidden counter surveillance, whatever the fuck he's using to keep an eye out.
Can we support with surveillance?
Not really. No, you're just trying to elude surveillance, so you're using the eluding of it.
Can I support?
Dr. Zach goes, ha
ha! This is something to spend a reroll on.
Play immediately. The horde shrinks. Mark off one magic item of your choice. From any of the places PCs have stored magic items. No, it cannot be broken or magic item without magic. Must be a functional item. It does not need to be yours. Just mark off something that's been sitting there for a while.
Well, you know where all the different storage things are, actually. Hold on a second. Oh, I got one here.
Was that a red card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we...
I will mark off something for you. Assuming I can figure out how to do that. There it goes. Yeah, I'll mark off something.
Okay.
Save changes. Got it. Done. Yes, yes. Unfortunately, the RPCs are dragons. They like to sleep on their horde. So, right, the other two quickly blow the cover, and the guy shrieks and runs.
Still running towards the tract homes?
Yes, he is fleeing as fast as his little legs will carry him.
I kind of shrug.
He seems super intent on getting away from you guys. For some
This
reason.
one is different.
He'll screw up again. Let's just head back and make our report.
Yes. I don't feel like chasing after him in the suit.
I ate too much bacon.
I look like Frank Sinatra. I do not want to chase after him.
I know.
Cool. Usually when somebody runs, the PCs just chase automatically, whether it makes sense or not, whether you're getting led into a trap or not, whether there's claymores along the way or not.
Right. I hope not.
All right. Should I do the progress report?
Yes, let us deliver the progress report. Yes. And then do we want to include information about the milk suits?
Not yet.
Okay.
So we go to Irene's.
You go to Flowers by Irene. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I would like to get a dozen roses.
All right.
And I pick up the phone again.
Yes, says the voice.
High Command, Captain Hunter reporting. Day 3 and 4 completed. Sleep, sickness, still clouding our memories. Requesting further orders.
Who is this?
With SOP of SCP, securing perimeter, containing threats, and protecting the assets. Please advise.
I nod at the doctor.
The line goes dead.
All right, I hang it up. They're taking it under advisement, I say.
Did they say anything about a rice?
But they said I am the captain, so forward.
No. Patangin na.
All right, so I've got the flowers. Dr. Zach, didn't you have an experiment you wanted to confirm?
Yes, I have. All right, I walk into Irene's.
You're already in Irene's. You walk further in.
Gotcha. All right,
I point at her.
Irene's. Can I get a single orchard?
A single orchard?
Orchard.
Like a grove of trees? Or did you want an orchid
there's
flower?
a flower called
Orchid.
There's a flower called orchid.
Orchid.
She gives you a white flower like these? Or did you want an entire grove of trees called an orchard?
A flower. A single flower.
She says, I'll go to the bed and breakfast.
All right. Yes. Can I get a single daisy?
Yes. She goes and gets you one of those.
Can I get a single violet?
She gets you one of those. Do you want just a flower arrangement?
I just had like a bunch of all right, last thing. Can I get a single moonflower?
Is that foreign?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I don't have any foreign flowers here.
All right, that's all.
It's a good experiment. Ralph, did you come up with that experiment?
Oh, nope. I actually have a lot more, but I don't feel like we want to sit here through that.
Whoa. Take a card. If you came up with that, Vince, you go ahead and grab a card.
Are there lots of flowers, on display and plants and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
She's choosing from?
Oh, yeah.
And can we make botany rolls to
Yes.
identify anything useful?
Yes. I don't know about useful, but no, you have no idea what these are, and half of them, according to you, are poisonous.
Doctor, do any of these look medicinal?
With that kind of botany roll, no. You might be able to make some toxins out of it. Yes.
I heard if you just taste one at random, it might help.
Oh, look at that one. It looks like a rice. It is a rice plant. We could plant it. Yes.
Yeah, they have rice plants here. That's a good fumble.
I'll take some of those.
All right, she says. She takes the plants, and they're in the thing, and in the pot, and then she wraps up the whole pot in brown paper and ties it with twine and gives you the thing. There you go.
Oh, thank you. I step out front and start eyeing a good place to put a rice paddy. I start thinking, I need to get water around here somewhere. Cut to like carving terraces.
Anytime you see terrace farming, that means we're really poor, we have shitty land, and we have a lot of time. Nobody chooses to fucking farm on those. They're like, oh, I could do it on the big flat area or that fucked up mountain. I could take a few generations and make some shit on there.
All right. Did you want to do anything else here in town, Dr. Zachary, or did you want to go and confirm your Zoltar?
How did you experiment?
Yes, I just want to head to Long's real quick, and then I'll be happy to go to the carnival.
Yeah, you had a good one there. Yeah, we'll stop at Long's.
You guys head over to Long's Clothing. Robert Long, long of face, long of limb, says, Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Hey, Long. I have 2 requests. Can you make me a police uniform and a Bobcats jersey?
I can make a Bobcats jersey. It should be ready in a couple of days. Stop back then.
What about the police uniform?
Oh, I'm sorry, we don't do that.
Can I get fighter feathers?
Did you say a fighter fetish?
I can't really hear myself, so I don't. A firefighter.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Uniform.
we don't do that.
How about an army uniform of America?
I'm sorry, I don't make uniforms.
Can you ship it down?
I'm sorry?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
And all right, that's all.
All right. While we're here, I would like to go ahead and pick out a little bit more potentially less business suity and a little bit more adventure-y kind of clothes.
Certainly.
More relaxed type slacks, some boots, wool socks.
No problem. You get some good, sturdy, I'm going to go adventuring type clothing. No worries. Yeah. He wraps it, or he says, would you like to wear it out?
Yes, please.
Excellent. He shows you one of the changing booths and stuff. You can go ahead and change in there and then give me your old clothes and I'll package them up for you.
I do so, and I would also like to search out the changing room just to see if there's any, I doubt it, but is there any peepholes, camera holes, guy with a boom mic in there with me?
Take a card. There's nothing really of interest in there. It's a very simple changing room. They kind of hung cloth on poles and stuff as opposed to a nice wooden thing, but yes.
Logan, last time we were in Long's Clothing, we remember we broke in here actually after 7 o'clock.
You break into all kinds of places.
What was weird about it was there was that one customer that walked in.
Yes.
And said, "Oh, are you open?"
Yes.
Did that guy? That wasn't the same guy that was in the bed and breakfast by chance, was it?
No.
Same face, same age.
No, that guy was older.
Okay.
Maybe.
Jason, do you have any trash to throw out?
Let's see.
I can't wait to get back to somewhere where I can get an English keyboard that's nice and quiet. Cool. He packages up your old clothes. He folds them neatly, puts them into brown paper, and ties them with twine. There's
Vince,
two people now carrying twine packages.
Do you have trash, Vince?
3 actually.
Yes.
Here, just throw it out and take that.
All right. I don't need this. Time to read this.
It was like a paragraph card I gave him.
You're doing that just to be mean, aren't you? Good man. Learning, they called it. Child rearing it was. It's always nice when you can use a quote you learned from Ralph a couple decades ago and now it's applicable.
That was Jason who said that line, but yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's one of you bastards, I know that. Anyway.
All right. I start leading Dr. Zachary around by his tie. Come on this way.
All right. He follows you
All
around
right.
while he's trying to read something.
Shall we find a vehicle?
Are there any new cars parked on the street?
New? No. Surprisingly, there aren't. Your BOF car is not around, and no, the players have not discovered that yet.
But there's still one other modern day car out here, the one with the,
the
child
Ford
seat.
Taurus wannabe, yeah.
Still here.
Okay, do we want to check out any of the buildings before we leave Main Street for today?
I was curious how many game sessions would be on Main Street because you still haven't investigated all the stuff on Main Street yet.
Right. I was interested in checking out the fire departments, but that, it's not a rush to do that. I'm curious to see if like the uniforms will have a similar effect there as like the milkman.
Yeah. Do we want to do the simple ones first? Do we want to just push the luck at the bank and just try to figure out the wall and the scenario on that?
Yeah, we could do that. So here, let's see what we got here. Do that. We haven't checked the school yet. We haven't checked the barber shop, and we haven't checked the fire station.
So I figured the bank would be the fastest because that's more like just walk in, poke around, look.
Yeah, that's a quick test just to see what they do.
And then Apex also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we probably have to break in or climb in somehow there because that's just how it works.
Yes, Vince.
Hey, Logan, have we seen any kids? I know that we've seen the lady with the
Yes.
stroller.
Yes, you have.
Just wanted to clarify that.
There are kids around. They seem to be kind of just doing their own thing. Also, everybody give me a memory roll. If you make memory, give me an evidence analysis roll. Good luck. We're all counting on you. But if you don't make memory, then don't worry about the evidence analysis. Okay, cool. Moving on. Unfortunately, you guys just don't remember what's been going on here and stuff. So yeah, it's hoopla.
That's why we're here for retraining.
Yes.
So,
and you'll keep going through this until you remember the lesson.
all right. So we'll go ahead and head to the bank.
Yeah, the bank, and the other thing we could check on is the practice home where we put the car.
Yeah.
And see if what we left inside is still there. See if it still looks custom.
I was just trying to knock out one area at a time,
Yeah, but those are the things that we like experiment-wise we wanted to check up on, and then the Zoltan thing out at the park.
All right.
Let's do the bank first.
So I'm going to go ahead and take. Oh, we totally didn't brief Dr. Zachary, and I guess we won't either. It'll be more fun.
Oh God.
He begins to pray immediately. Oh, galactic gods, please do not smite me, as I know you wish to.
I take
please give us some rice.
Unlike every other bank, this bank has the name of bank, as opposed to First National, 5th of 2 or 2 of 5 or wherever the fuck that illogical name is. When you go into it, it has the counter girls, one of which one of you knows very well. They look at you vacuously like they've never seen you before and such. And as I said, it's pretty much you go in and you can walk around the counter into the back if you want, but you haven't been back there.
Right. So
I'll start with the distraction then. I go and, oh, ladies, here. I have some roses for you.
They all look at you. Oh, they say.
Right. I start giving them roses. And like I did before with my teller, is what did you call it? Groundhog Day. So I start bringing up some of the topics that she'd like to talk about.
Give me a fast talk roll plus 10 as you begin to. You're in the first stages of Groundhog Day. Yeah, you can't remember everything exactly, but pretty good. Yeah, okay, good enough for a check. And yeah, you begin chatting to her and stuff, and going, and you like the etc. You know, a little bit of stumbling. You haven't done this like 50 times yet.
I elbow the doctor a little bit and go.
He looks at you like,
and then I fall over on the floor loudly.
The doctor just stands there and looks at you. Oh, no, he doesn't. He sneaks away. Excellent. Okay, Doc, you go around, and you guys are doing others. Nobody seems to notice you having fallen over, Jay. You're laying on the floor. Nobody says shit. And you're all gathered around looking at the flowers. You're like... You could literally be dying, and all the girls are gathered around him, going, "Oh, the roses are so nice." And stuff.
I have fallen, and I can't get up. No one's paying attention.
I'm going to roll for the counter girls here. They completely don't notice. You're like you're having a epileptic.
Crawling after the doctor.
Okay,
Doc. Favor.
You go around the corner and past the counter girl thing because you could just turn into there. They don't even have a door and stuff. I mean, but then you get to the back room, and the back room is fairly decently sized. It's maybe like 6 meters by 8 meters, something like that. And it's 4 hard-faced guys with rifles who just swing them over to you and begin clicking safeties off. What do you do?
I put my hands up. Oh, hello.
Oh, you haven't made it yet. You're still crawling this direction. You're like, nobody fucking notices you. Doc, what do you do?
I put my hands up.
One of them kind of jerks the gun like back in the direction you came.
All right.
You notice the only other thing of interest here is a safe door, and it's one of these big round things that like you don't have to duck when you're walking in.
Question: are they all wearing uniforms? Or...
They're all wearing police deputy uniforms, actually. Take a card, because I forgot to mention that. And also, give me a security systems lore or safe cracking lore as you see the safe. By the time, are you wanting to walk out or test their resolve? As they're clicking off their safeties. They have, and give me an empathy roll. Sorry. First, give me a security systems or safe cracking, your choice, then an empathy roll.
Both learn. All right. All right. All right. Anyway, empathy.
They have absolutely as much emotion toward shooting and killing you as you would eating an apple. They are definitely going to shoot and kill you unless you skedaddle quickly.
Yeah, I skedaddle. And,
no problem. As you go around the corner, give me a dex maneuver dodge roll there, Doc.
I don't step on his fingers.
You almost trip over him. He's crawling around on the fucking polished marble floors, possibly looking for rice.
I kind of like tug him and point back where we came from. I do a little bit of signaling about resistance up ahead.
He goes, and you're like, looking up at him.
There's totally not a right that way.
No problem. You see, well, let me see if they notice you or not. That's kind of important. You see 4 guys all turn their heads simultaneously and look down at you and bring up rifles.
What else do I see? Because you said
safe door. Big safe
can
door.
I make the security systems and all that?
Yes.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
And then the safe cracking, I only make that if I succeed on the security systems?
It was your choice between either safe cracking or security systems.
Gotcha.
I'm hoping you picked the one you do better. Then what do you
Yeah, they're
do,
both the
Jay?
same, actually. And I pull my head back,
All right.
not wanting to get shot.
Give me a listen roll as you're possibly crawling away or whatever. I don't
I'm
know
just
if you
kind of
actually
backing
get
out
up.
of sight, and I want to listen to see, like, if they feel like they're stepping after us or disengaging
Roll.
weapons, that sort of stuff. Rolling terribly.
Yeah, excellent. You have no idea. It shows them all creeping around, get ready to do the door where a guy in the end has to run really fast and the first guy just kind of swings over so they can go,
Now, were these guys dressed like the
Deputies of
deputies
this
from the
town.
police
Police.
station?
Mhm.
And what kind of guns did they have? Were they
Rifles appropriate to the time period, so old style rifles.
Okay. Interesting.
Question. As we're passing by the tellers, I want to see if there's like some sort of like little button underneath each one, or
Oh, excellent. You look, you don't see any buttons like that. Take a card, Vince. That's very clever.
Mhm.
No problem. Yeah, you guys get back over. Let me see if any of the tellers notice that. No, they haven't noticed you like crawling around on the ground or the dock walking around. They're all just sitting, talking, chatting to him. Yes. Go ahead and give me a fast talk roll there, Ralph, for the general just chatting and, oh, aren't I charming? Aren't I fun?
No, not
They're
really.
sick of you. They wish you would fucking go away now. You've
Yeah, when we
delivered your
come out,
roses. You may leave now.
All right, I leave.
As we walk out, I flash signals.
You see that Doc is walking out, and I'm guessing that Gus is still crawling toward the door, gamely, sticking with his fucking I'm having a seizure thing, despite it not working. Nobody fucking notices.
So, I relay what we saw back there. Four men armed with rifles.
Hey, Logan, for those deputies, I'd go with like revolvers, like 357 revolvers and shotguns.
That would be better, but for some reason they got fucking rifles.
All right.
There's a weird reason for it, but it's a strange. Yeah, I agree. That's what they should have. That's what I've seen. Like in India, the bank guards had fucking shotguns, and it was definitely intimidating. Because you could tell they were like looking for somebody to try to rob them, because it probably happens a lot there. Some guy strapping explosives to him and making a run at the bank for reasons.
All right. So once we're out of there, I'll go ahead and revert back to Rice. And did you take a look, and did you see the wall that the vault door was on? Was it an exterior wall, interior wall? Was it a cube safe? Did you do your engineering on that?
Well, I only got to look for a split second because 4 people instantly snapped rifles at me and looked like they were about to pull triggers.
You've never seen such choreographed movement before. That's the kind of thing you'd have to like practice like 20 times to get right with a group of 4. It was almost inhumanly choreographed.
But did I see enough to attempt to use like architecture
Yes.
to see, okay, does this seem like it's all at least built into the right floor plan? Anything that stands out?
I'm happy with an architecture. You have no clue. You suck at everything today. Sorry.
well,
We need to get a better look. You need to bring those guys some roses and distract them next. Maybe they are more into daisies.
What about this? You talked about maybe a fire truck slipping through one of the sidewalls. Maybe there's a way to take out the guards with the fire truck.
Ooh, that would be fun, but a bit extreme. Maybe we should put that test a little bit lower on the list. But we don't know if they would actually shoot. But
they seem
our test was,
pretty gun ready.
Initially we were thinking that maybe they would just try to escort us, see if they would do anything. We weren't expecting 4 men with guns back there.
No, because I believe that's the first time that we've seen any type of gun here, and they were officially the first one to show some sort of resistance.
Well, actually, the sheriff
police
and
officers?
sheriff and deputy carried pistols, but they're like the really laid back, like, hey, have a cup of coffee and stuff type thing, as opposed to the I have to kill you now.
Gotcha.
Now, before, when there was all those bodies out on the street, was it just the sheriff and deputy that came out to clean them up, or did like other people in uniforms come out and clean them up?
It was just the two of them making several trips.
Gotcha.
Take a card for good memory, Ralph. Jay, you're sucking on all your rolls except you're transformed to Asian.
I know. What's going on here? So, okay, that's the bank. Unless you want to do anything else with that, I think.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, you can't believe just how fucking blank the counter girls were. It's good. I mean, he wasn't even good at keeping them in the palm of his hand. They just didn't notice you falling on the floor and writhing around and shit. They're just like, oh, these are nice flowers. Everybody looks at their flowers and ignores the fucking Asian dude writhing around and flopping like a dead fish or whatever. Amazing. But having been on a date with one of the counter girls, if they're all like her, because I know that men's standards for women are a lot lower than women's standards for men, like pretty much, at the dating age, if you know what I mean. But these are pretty clueless. The people of this town seem as clueless as college freshmen. Just to give you an idea of the vacuousness of them. Now,
high school freshmen.
Yeah.
No, even less.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, but at college age, you start to think you know more, and plus you're getting away from the parents often. Or at least back in my day, when you went to college, you went away. So these days, you're living at home until you're 40 or 50 or inherit the home.
All right. Which building you guys want to do next, Gus?
Let's go by the fire station real quick, see what's going on in there.
All right.
Fire station's pretty easy. The biggest thing there is there's a big fire axe on the wall. Like, it's not mounted or bolted to it. It's got like the pegs that keep it there and stuff. And they have extra uniforms and stuff. They don't have name tags on them. The firemen are like, hey, you shouldn't be in there. They just follow you around saying that when you're going into places you shouldn't be. The most important thing that they have that if you want to have a little fun with, you can. The upstairs is the sleeping area, and they have a fireman's pole. So that's a good 20, 30 minutes of entertainment right there until you get tired of the stairs.
Taken.
You have a great time. Fireman's pole is a lot of fun.
I try to get the Dalmatian to sit on command.
Excellent. Give me an animal handling. Oh yeah. It goes. It looks at its ass like, what happened?
Good boy. Go find rice.
The dog just does its cocked head thing.
Go on, boy. Get rice. Get the rice.
If you're not able to see this,
we will work on that.
Yeah, if you can't see it, then you're missing out. Just for people who are just listening to this. Oh god.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Zachary.
As people are getting distracted, looking, or as Gus is commanding the dog, there's people watching us, right?
Yeah, they applaud
To the
when he does the dog thing.
To the general people who are watching us, I just want to see, is this foreign? And I point at the Dalmatian.
No, it's American.
Each time I slide down the pole, I grab a new piece of equipment. A hat, the boots, then I'll put on the jacket.
Got it. No problem. Right. Well, you two should get on with your things. We got training and cleaning to do.
Oh, we should
Happy
get
Friday.
You and you. Goodbye. All right,
Go-
guys.
go up and-
He's become a fireman. Apparently, if you slide down the pole enough, you transform into one. God damn, that's scary. You're thinking.
So
Right,
ritual.
they're
I
pretty
run
much.
up. I run up and start looking for gear to put on.
Okay, hey, you shouldn't be up there.
Come on,
And then you
doctor,
slide
come on,
down
we're
as a
going to this
fireman.
All right, yeah.
And they're
yeah,
like,
I
get to
go up
work. So yeah, becoming a fireman's super fucking easy. You guys want to just do that for a couple hours or until you get bored? Essentially, all you're doing is cleaning fire gear, unrolling hoses, rolling them back off.
Yeah, it gives
putting
us a
them on.
chance to check, do a detailed inventory of the place.
Excellent. You guys spend pretty much until the fire department closes or at night, and people are going to go upstairs and go to sleep. But everybody gets a check in firefighting as they take you through training and stuff. So pick up a new
Check in
skill.
firefighting.
Yeah. You now know a little bit of the basics on how to operate the hoses and stuff like that. So, you know.
Ooh, can I use my operate heavy machinery to operate some of the equipment?
Yes,
Or
actually,
don't I have
for
that kind of
the
equipment?
ladder and stuff, they've got like ladders that goes up, and you can. No,
yes,
no, says Vince on the end. Oh Jesus!
Oh, I've driven big land vehicles like this before. I will take it up and down the block real quick to make sure it's working well.
All right, shows Dr. Z hanging onto a ladder, screaming,
was
"Stop
gonna
turning
say-
around!" Ladder goes
before
out of
we-
control and spins.
Oh, going to need a little help here. I've got it stuck against the parked car out here. You might want to back that in.
Before we leave, I take the axe.
All right, yeah.
Yep, the ladder still works. Yep,
Okay,
yep, there it goes.
he lowers you back down, so you go steal the axe, and no problem.
That's teamwork.
The firemen are like, we're gonna be upstairs when you get done cleaning up, and go, you're going on up to your
there we
bunks and
go.
stuff.
I unstuck it.
Excellent. Right, you guys managed to get the fire truck back in. You're all dressed as firemen, walking out of there, stealing their axe that was on the wall.
All right.
You now have a two-handed axe and a psycho look in your eyes.
Guys, should we put the uniforms in our
Oh, yes.
cupboard?
Oh, yes, we make this look good.
As long as this X
So where you put him exactly?
in the wardrobe.
All right.
I mean,
When you guys go up to your room, because it's nighttime, as I said before, and the lady says, "Hurry down, we're having meatloaf tonight." And meatloaf night again.
Yeah.
Cool. But when you guys go up to your room, tick-tocking from the smoke grandfather clock, and you see a light on under one of the doors. Not yours.
I
Well,
listen
yeah,
very
right.
carefully.
Excellent. Give me a hell of a good listen roll. What did you say, Vince?
I make sure to go put my stuff away first before we go do anything.
Cool. When you say where specifically are you putting it?
The wardrobe, in the wardrobe.
Wardrobe.
Or wardrobe.
I know where
There's
the
a full
drone
moon,
is,
it
but
turns
it's
into a wardrobe.
Yes. If you bite it, if it bites you, you also become a wardrobe. Okay, you guys all stored your shit. You didn't hear any noise behind the door. Yes, Ralph.
I do have a couple questions. One of them is a min-max question. With the axe, it's single-sided, correct? Single-bladed?
Yeah, and the only thing that matters is it's two-handed, so instead of a D8, it does a D10.
If you hit with the back side of it, is that a club or is it still an axe?
It'd be an axe because it's now if you wanted to chop off the head, you'd have a two-handed club.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, much better than a dowel rod.
Yes.
We've all fucking fought with dowel rods. We know they suck.
As we go downstairs, I was going to ask her, can you tell me anything about that clock upstairs, the cuckoo clock?
Oh, are you guys all dressed normal again?
Yes. Yeah, we changed. We packed away our firefighter outfits.
Yep. No problem. They're all in your cupboard. By the way, nobody else ever figured out that if you stick stuff in the cupboard, it stays, as opposed to just letting it time out and see what happens. Cool. I'm serious. Yeah, no experimentation's done, but thoroughly explored, of course. So she says, looks at you totally blankly, and just looking into her eyes, you can tell the next answer to a question will be, would you like some meatloaf? So go ahead and ask whatever question you like.
You have gravy?
Yes. Oh, okay, you got around that. No problem. She says, are you guys bowling tonight? It's league night. Are you in a bowling league?
We are, actually.
We are in the
Great.
league.
Which league? Well, be sure to dress in your league shirt so you can get in. Oh, they hurry the dinner so you guys can make it to bowling.
All right. So it's up to you guys. Do we want to still try to bowl, or do we want to go?
We don't need to bowl again.
I think one pro bowler is enough on the team, don't you?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, by the way, Vince, just so you know, this ball is like 6 kilos. That's about 12 pounds, 14 pounds, something like that. Pretty fucking heavy ball. But there's definitely something special about it.